This is the BBC.
This podcast is supported by advertising outside the UK.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Not only have I been the owner of Mint Mobile for the last few years, I've also been a customer. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
New activation and upfront payment for 3-month plan required. Taxes and fees extra. Additional restrictions apply. See mintmobile.com for full terms.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
Hi everyone, it's Vernon and thanks for downloading this end of the week edition of 10 to the Top. This is the podcast. No big preamble today because the sooner you've listened to this, the sooner it'll be the weekend. So let's crack on.
BBC Radio 2, 10 to the Top.
It's that time of the morning where we do play 10 to the Top, our quiz. Dead easy. All you've got to do is get as many points scored as you can to beat your opponent, and if you do, you'll win a smart speaker. If you don't, it doesn't matter. You took part. You'll get a BBC Radio 2 coffee mug. Get the first question right, you'll get a point. Get the second question right, you get 2 points. Get the third question right, you get 3 points, and so on until you get a question wrong. And if you do, we go back to the next question, having the value of 1 point. You can play your joker whenever you want, which means you double the amount of points available for that question. So those are the instructions, those are the rules. Main rule is just have fun. Let's meet our first contestant. Hi, Bryan Taylor from Holyhead. How are you?
Good morning, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, very good. The sun is shining, and if the sun's shining, then it makes everything better. Listen, we've got lots to talk about because you work at the port in Holyhead. What's that like?
Very busy, especially in the summertime. But yeah, great place to work.
Being the son of a trucker, I've been to many, many ports and picked up lots of stuff with me dad. It must be difficult keeping everything in check, as in keeping it all nice and tidy and neat so that you know where everything goes and the people coming in this place, the cargo going in that place. What's your actual role, please?
I do the tugmaster driving, which is obviously unloading and loading the trailers on the ships. But we also do, obviously, various other different jobs on the port here. Obviously, looking after the passengers and, it's a great job. Been here 30 years now. Brilliant.
And you've managed to help a lot of celebrities through the port, including Blondie and Def Leppard.
Yeah, we do get them through. Joe Elliott came here, about 10, 12 years ago. I think it was when he came through. He was really nice. Blondie and my Debbie Harry and obviously Clem Burke, because I'm a drummer. I play in a rock band as well. So it was nice to meet another drummer like that. He was lovely.
What kind
really
of music
nice.
do you play in your rock band?
I played a Green Day band called 21 Guns, and it's obviously a Green Day tribute band, and I also play with another band called Knox, and we do a variety of stuff from Killers, Oasis, Biffy Clyro, all kinds of things. So yeah, it ranges.
Hey, good man. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I was in the RAF years ago. I was in the Royal Air Force Band as well, and I played with the Royal Air Force Band for years.
Hang on a minute. Quite a long time. You've done everything, Bryan.
I've been a busy boy, yeah.
How's your music knowledge? How do you usually fare on 10 to the Top?
Not bad. Not too bad. Some days better than others, but yeah.
All right, well, let's get cracking, shall we? The rules are dead simple. I've just explained them. We'll start off with your first question. It's worth a point. Bryan?
A point, yeah.
All the very best.
Here we go.
To the Top on Radio 2.
In 2006, Rehab was the first top 10 hit for which iconic singer?
Rehab, I would probably say, what's her name? Black hair, black eyeliner. Oh, what's her name?
Keep going.
Yeah, I can't think of a name.
We're going to find it. We're going to get rid of the cobwebs in your noggin, all right? We've got it wrong, but we're going to find the answers somewhere in there, Bryan. What is it? Come on.
Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse, right, there you go. Right.
That's the one.
Right.
That's the one. I couldn't think of a name at all.
Good, right. So we're up and running. Next question's worth a point. On their top 3 single, what did the Nolans say they were in the mood for?
Dancing.
There you go. Next question's worth 2, and it's your first clip. Here's a group who were huge in the 80s and made a top 10 comeback in January 1995 with this next song. Who are they?
That's the Human League.
We're on a roll. Next question's worth 3 points. In what year did Art Garfunkel spend 6 weeks at number 1 with Bright Eyes?
I'd say 1983. No.
1979. Ooh. Yeah, it was written by, believe it or not, Mike Batt, the fella who wrote the hits for the Wombles.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, that's a good pub question, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty good, that.
Yeah. Right, next question's worth a point. Which group spent a fortnight at number 2 in August 1993 with The Key, The Secret?
Ace of Base.
It was the Urban Cookie Collective.
Oh.
I got the key, I got the secret.
That's the one. Yeah.
I've no doubt that the lady who we spoke to yesterday will have heard that many, many times at her club size. Right, for a point, complete the title of this top 3 hit from 1983 by Malcolm McLaren. Double what?
Oh, Dutch.
Well done, for 2 points. In the year 2000, Oxide and Neutrinos number 1, Bound for the Reload, reworked which iconic BBC One theme tune?
Oh, I don't know.
Casualty.
Yeah, I didn't know that one.
Looking for Love was a top 10 hit during the summer of 1998 for Karen who?
Not a clue.
Ramirez.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Yeah. It's your final clip. It's worth a point. In January 1982, the power ballad you're about to hear gave this group their first UK top 10 hit. Name the band, please, Bryan.
I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. I've been waiting for a girl like you to love and win.
That's Foreigner.
Well done. Last question. We're going to play a joker because we've not played it yet. It was worth 2. It's now worth 4. So
Right.
good luck, Bryan.
Ugh.
Which girl's name was mentioned in the title of Pink Floyd's only top 10 hit of the 60s?
Not to know.
Oh, it was Emily. Not the biggest score, I'll give you that, but stranger things have happened on this quiz. It's all to play for in round 2. But first, this.
Hello, it's Jason Manford here.
And I'm Steve Edge.
And this is Best Men. The brand new podcast from Radio 4, all about
Being the best man.
we'll be meeting the people who succeeded.
And those that have failed.
What are the big no-nos then?
I'd say anything about exes.
Why do people do that?
And crucially, having a bit of a laugh along the way.
You set fire to your speech.
There was tea lights everywhere, man.
Tea lion.
Best Men. Listen on BBC Sounds.
Well, there you go. I didn't even know that was a thing, to be honest with you. Now, before we get to part 2, I'm going to remind you, and keep reminding you until you actually do it, that if you hit the subscribe button on BBC Sounds, 10 to the top will automatically drop onto your device, so you don't have to go searching, you don't have to type into your search bar on whatever device you're using, it will just appear. So there you go, get it done. Right, that's that done. Let's get into the second part of the quiz.
BBC Radio 2. 10 to the top.
So Bryan scored 5 points. He's a little bit disappointed, but it's all right because, like I said earlier, we've had a 3-point winner. It's not all doom and gloom on 10 to the top. I can hear the birds tweeting, and that can mean one thing and one thing only. It means that James Hodges in Cam in Gloucestershire is sat in the back garden ready to play.
Absolutely, yeah. It's beautiful out here.
It sounds absolutely marvellous. How do you usually fare on 10 to the top?
Yeah, not too bad. Some days better than others. I'm usually pretty good with the 80s questions. I'd probably get between 10 and 20, I think.
Yeah, good. Now, it says here, James, that you and your wife have been in magazines and appeared on Radio Gloucestershire because you were both born on the same day, 3rd of February, 67, in the same hospital. What a coincidence.
I know, that's absolutely right. It's amazing. We got married 6 years ago. And we went to the same school as well. I didn't sort of know her very well, but I sort of knew of her, and I knew something about our birthdays. We were born on the same day. And we've been together actually 9 years, and we've been married now for 6 years. I think it's incredible. I think it's a destiny thing, because I never thought I'd ever get married in my life. And then bang, all this happens. It was absolutely incredible.
Oh.
And I love it. Great, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, that's fun. It is fate. That's what it is. That means your stars were aligned, as they say, and the energy in the hospital must have connected you both together, and you found yourselves together eventually. Now, there's something here, Bryan, which I absolutely love. You are getting ready. It's a little bit early, in my opinion, but you're getting ready to play the evil pirate in pantomime this December. Isn't pantomime amazing?
I love it. Absolutely love it. I started back in 1995. I do enjoy playing the villain. One of the reasons being that I have to do a lot of singing, because I'm not a very good singer. As my wife often says, I've got a voice like a rusty hinge. I do impressions though, so that sort of makes up for it a little bit.
Oh, you know what though, James? You've just teed yourself up.
Well, in the last pantomime I was in, it was a few years ago over the lockdown. I was asked to play the Dane, which I'd never done before. So I needed a voice. I needed some sort of voice to play the Dane, because I couldn't really use my speaking voice as you're hearing now. And then it hit me, I'll do it as Agnes Brown from Mrs. Brown's Boys. But obviously with no swearing. So I came out on stage, and my first line was, "Hello, kiddies. How are you? Here I am."
Fantastic! Oh, James, that's fab. Listen, enjoy Panto season. I did my first one last year, and I loved it. I didn't think I'd have as much fun as I did. It was an amazing experience. But let's get down to the reason why you're here, because we could chat all day, because it sounds magnificent where you are with your just sat in the back garden on your deck chair. So are you ready, James?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
To the Top on Radio 2.
For a point, what kind of pets did Squeeze say they were cool for in 1979?
Cats.
For 2 points, here's your first clip. Here's a song that went straight into the top 5 this week in 1996. The band is Ocean Colour Scene, but what's the song title?
Stepping through the door like a troubadour, while just an hour away. Looking at the trees on the roadside, feeling it's a holiday. You and I should ride the coast and wind up in our favorite coast just miles away.
The day we caught the train.
2 points. For 3, which famous political leader did the Special, a.k.a. sing about on their 1984 top 10 hit?
Nelson Mandela.
Well done, James. Yes.
Thank you.
Remember, you can play your joker at any point during the quiz, and it's good to play it when you're on a roll. The next one's worth 4. Complete the title of this Stereophonics top 3 hit from November 1998. The Bartender and the what?
Bartender and the Thief.
It is indeed 4 points. For 5, Bad Moon Rising was a number 1 hit in 1969. For which band?
Oh, there's Bad Moon. I'll guess Leonard Skinner. I think it's one.
No, nearly same ballpark. Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Right.
Same kind of band as Leonard Skinner, I guess. Some people are messaging and say, "Oh no, they weren't," but I think there was that kind of LA
That
vibe
sort of
going
thing.
on in the 60s. Yeah. All right, for a point, Oceanic made their chart debut in 1991 with which top 3 tune?
No, sorry, don't know that one.
Oh, it was Insanity. For a point, which singer collaborated with Phil Collins on the 1985 top 10 duet Separate Lives?
Said the one I thought it wasn't going to be. Barbra Streisand, I don't know.
No, it was Marilyn Martin. Next one's a point, it's your final clip. 12 years ago this week, Example scored his first of 2 number ones with the song you're about to hear. I want you to give me the title, please, James.
I've never been afraid of the wildest fights. Not afraid of dying. I need a new fun fact, 'cause you're scaring me. And I don't like where we go.
No. Sorry. No, not then. No, I couldn't get that one, sorry.
It was Change the Way You Kiss Me.
Right. Not really sort of my thing, no, I wouldn't have got that one.
Oh, never mind. But, well, James, we're on a roll of 4 wrong answers, so we need to change that. Come on. Okay?
Okay.
You got 2 left, we've still got to play your joker. For a point, the multi-million selling album, The Joshua Tree by U2, was released in which year?
1987.
Oh, straight off the bat there.
Yeah, my favourite band.
Oh, good man. No denying the answer to that one. And seeing as it's the start of the Ashes, that was like the corky hitting the willow. Brilliant.
Yeah,
well done.
I've still got the vinyl somewhere.
Fabulous. Great album. Right, we're going to play your joker. It's worth 2, but now because we're playing this, it's worth 4. In 2015, which music legend teamed up with Rihanna and Kanye West on their hit song titled 4-5 Seconds?
Music legend.
It was Paul McCartney. You needed to beat 5. And you did! You scored 11! Well done, James!
There we are, I said between 10 and 20, so...
Yeah, you did exactly what you said on the tin. 10 and 20. Yeah, you got double digits, which is always a bonus. Let's say commiserations, Bryan. Unlucky, my friend.
He did pretty well there. Well done.
Yeah, well done to you both. You both got pretty tricky questions there for a Friday, but well done to you, James. You scored 11, and that will mean that you've won the smart speaker. Commiserations, Bryan. You scored 5 points. You get the BBC Radio 2 coffee mug, which I want to see sat in your office at the docks. It'd be absolutely awesome. You'll have to send us a picture when you get that. Right, we'll play again on Monday. And while 10 to the Top is done for today and the week, don't forget, there's always loads of past episodes that you can binge on if you're missing it on BBC Sounds. And you can even play it through your smart speaker. All you've got to do is yell at it and say, ask BBC Sounds to play 10 to the Top. So we'll have 2 new contestants on Monday, and one of them could be you. All you've got to do is send the team an email. It's 10 to the top at bbc.co.uk. It's 10 letters, not numbers. So 10 to the top at bbc.co.uk. And who knows, you and I could be chatting on Monday if you are lucky to get through.
10 to the Top on Radio 2.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.